What if I told you that behind the great escape of the Ever people from King Agorkoli, there was a man so mysterious that according to tradition, he never truly died? A spiritual priest, a miracle worker, a man who vanished into eternity. His name was Togbe Tsali, and this is his story. A true African story, a story as told by Afrikanza. Now, if you watched our previous story, you already know how the Ever people escaped the cruel rule of King Agorkoli from Noche. But if this is your first time here, I strongly recommend you go and watch that story first, because today's video continues right from that escape and focuses on the man many believe made it possible. And his name, Togbe Tsali. According to one low ever oral tradition, Togbe Tsali was the twin brother of Tsala and the son of Togbe Tsali. Both twins were said to have been born with mystical abilities, but history does not preserve much about his childhood. There are no written records of his early life, no confirmed details of his upbringing, only oral tradition passed down through generations. What is clear, however, is this: by the time of the Great Escape, he was already a respected traditional priest and spiritual leader among his people, a man they trusted when hope was gone. Life under King Togbe Agorkoli was harsh. The people were trapped inside high mud walls, surrounded, controlled, and watched. But one night, everything changed. According to tradition, the Ever people secretly poured water on one section of the massive mud wall of Noche, night after night, slowly weakening it until it finally gave away, and in the darkness, they escaped. But the escape was not just physical, it was also spiritual. Some traditions say Togbe Tsali guided the people with rituals and spiritual protection. Others say he moved ahead of them unseen, ensuring their safety on the journey. But the most powerful part of the story comes next. As the Ever fled into the night, Agorkoli's soldiers pursued them closely. If they were caught, everything would end. But according to oral tradition, this is where Togbe Tsali performed one of his greatest mysteries. Legend says he transformed himself into a mouse, small, silent, almost invisible. And as the people fled, he used his spiritual power to confuse their trail. Some say he reversed their footprints. Others say he erased them completely. When Agorkoli's soldiers arrived at the scene, they were confused. The trail had disappeared. The footprints led nowhere, and by the time they realized the truth, the Ever people were already free, forever beyond their reach. But the mysteries of Togbe Tsali do not end there. After the escape, oral tradition says he continued to display extraordinary abilities. He is said to have made food appear during times of hunger by planting grains that grew within a single day, and even caused grinding stones to appear so that people could prepare food. At one point, he is said to have caused rain to fall only on his own farm, a mystery that angered some of the people. In another famous account, he was captured and thrown into the Volta River with heavy stones tied to him. But the next day, he was seen alive riding on the back of a crocodile, still holding the stones that were meant to drown him. A sight that shocked everyone who saw it. According to tradition, Togbe Tsali did not die a natural death. Instead, he vanished into eternity. Some say he settled in different places. Others believe he still exists spiritually and can be invoked when needed. His final departure is said to have been mysterious, a disappearance rather than a death. Today, the Ever people across Ghana, Togo, Benin still carry his story. A story of escape, a story of wisdom, a story of spiritual power, and a story of a man who became more legend than mortal. Togbe Tsali remains one of the most mysterious figures in African oral history. Was he a man, a priest, a miracle worker, or a symbol of something even greater? We may never know for sure, but the story lives on. A true African story, a story as told by Afrikanza. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment and like this video for more African tales, myth and history. Thank you for watching.